Good morning, children. Welcome to our grade 5 value education class. In last class, we have seen the first lesson. What is the first lesson? Happy as I am. Isn't it? Yes. Now, the value education books are available in our school. You can go and get it from the school. Yes, the due books, isn't it? Value education, it is available in the school. You can go and get it from the school. So, what is the explanation part we have seen? We have seen a story, isn't it? How we should be contented, isn't it? How we should be contented with what we have. So, we should not be discontented. So, that's the story we have seen. Today, we will go for our book work. Okay, that means the book reading practice. Okay, yes. Open the book. Go for the page 10. Those who are having the book, listen to the book. Those who don't have, listen to the video. The first one is Happy as I am. Let's listen. It was holiday time. Swarup was swinging up and down and up again on the swing. So see here, this boy was Swarup. This Swarup was swinging up and down. Again, the sun was shining. All the pretty flowers are swaying in the wind. So it was the morning time now. So all the flowers is also swaying along with Swarup. He could see mother making his favorite dish. So this boy was happy. How happy I am, he thought. Swarup was contented with what he had. So here this boy was happy. That means contented with what he had. Isn't it? He had the swing, so he is happy. And when mother is preparing the food, what food is mommy is preparing, that will be the favorite dish for Swarup. A few doors away, Maya threw her doll against the wall. I want a new doll, she screamed. So this was Maya. She thrown her doll against the wall. Why? She want a new doll. I am fed up with my old toys. Although she had a whole box full of toys and games. So this Maya have the box full of toys and games, even though she wants the new one. She don't want to play with the old one. Maya was very discontented with what she had. Whom are you like, Swarup or Maya? A child who is contented is a happy child. A child who is discontented is an angry, unhappy child. So if we are contented with, we are happy with what we have, we will be a happy child. And if we are not satisfied with what he had, and then we will become an angry and unhappy child. Let's read a story about Yani who learned to be contented with what he had. Yes, let's move on to the road. It is taken from the Jewish folk tale, The Big Small House. Yanni was always complaining he had a big family. He had a wife and 6 growing children. They had just one room to live in. So all these, that means 6, 7, 8. 8 of them are living in a single room. There is so little space in this house. Who was saying? Vyani. Now the mother is saying, I am always tired as there is no corner where I can rest. So there is no place for the mother to rest because from the morning the mother is working, isn't it? Yeah. No place to play. The children are screaming. Yanni decided to talk to his friend about it. He thought that his wise friend would know what to do. Wise means that is the most thinking person. He went to meet his friend. I live in a one-room house. We all eat, sleep, live, play, study and work there. We often tread on each other's toes, and that makes us fight. Do you have any animal? Yes, I have a cow, a calf, a donkey, and some chickens. They live in a shed outside. Take the animals inside your house. Let the animals live together with you for a week. Vianney was surprised. This was not what he expected to hear, but he did as he was told. His one-room house became even more crowded and full of noise. The next morning, Yanni went back to his friend. Oh, it is terrible. The animals are all over the house and we are squeezed into a corner. All the smell and the smell. What can we do? So this man went and asked the friend, we cannot tolerate that animals also inside. First the man said, take the chickens out. Yanni did as he was told, but returned the next day. The chickens are gone, but the hay, the animals are chomping and stamping the hay into everyone's eyes and hair. The man is saying, take the cow and calf out. Yanni rushed back to do this, but was back the next day. Again the next day also he came back and said, the donkey has chewed up my children's book. What to do? The man said, send the donkey out too. So Vianney took the donkey outside. All the animals were now back in the shed. Shed is a place where the animals are kept. Sometime later, Yanni met his friend in the market. How are you, Yanni? How was the family? The friend asked. Yanni with a beautiful smile. Wonderful, very happy. The animals are back in their shed. The house is now big enough for us to be comfortable. So, at first, Yanni was discontented with what he has. And after the friend's advice, he became contented with the one-room house. It is so comfortable for Yanni. The next. There are two important words for you to learn. That is contentment and discontentment. As I told you, contentment is to be happy with what we have. To be contented is to be happy with what you have. To be discontented is to be unhappy with what you have. It is wanting more. There are many things we would like to have. A new bicycle, a new video game, a new dress or shoes. We may think, if only I had these new shoes, I would be the happiest person. But would it make us happy? After we get new shoes, would not that be something else that we want? What makes you happy? Think about it. You may have got good marks in your test. You had a great time cuddling up and with grandmother for a bedtime story last night. These are kinds of things that money can't buy, but which makes you happy. So what you have to do? You should be happy with what you have. Make a habit of counting all the good things in your life. This will make you more contented person. Share the things you have. Make a habit of sharing. This will make you even happier. So here we should share our things. This will make us happy. Do you know people who have a lot of things but are still discontented? Being discontented is also a habit. It is a habit we must break out of. Being contented makes us thankful for what we have. When we are contented and happy, we can do our work well and help others too. Being discontented makes us hard to live with. So, when do you feel really happy and contented? You can think it yourself. Name two things that money cannot buy you make you happy. It was already explained you in this part, isn't it? That grandmother's saying story, isn't it? Yes. Why it is a bad habit to feel discontented? Why is it a bad habit to be feel discontented? Why? Because being discontented makes us hard to live. It is a habit we must break out of. Because it will make us to think that we want lot and lots again and again. What can you do to change this habit? We should be thankful for what we have and we should be happy. And here, let's have fun. Here is a house, it's yours. Write down all the things you want in this house. To make you feel contented, how many of you these do you already have? So here you have to draw the pictures what you feel contented, you're happy. Okay, and you have to color that picture what you have already in your house. This is the activity for you, do it. Being contented is a habit. Learn to think about all the good things you have and be thankful for them. So here is a contentment tree. On each leaf write what are for what things you want to say thankful and happy for. So in each leaf you have to write. This is also an activity you can write it by yourself. Next, now go for your classwork. Classwork we have 120 pages, isn't it? Ruled note. Double side ruled note, 120 pages. Use that notebook for your VED classwork. Put today's date 8/5/2021. Lesson 1. Happy as I am. Answer the following. First, why do you think Yani family got in each other's way? Yani's family got in each other's way because all the 8 family members lived in a one-room house. Therefore, they did not have enough space for themselves. What did the friend want Yani to do? The friend wanted Yani to bring his animals from the shed into the house. Third one, what happened when Yani followed his friend's advice? When Yani followed his friend's advice, the house became even more cramped, messy, and crowded. How did the house seem to Yani after the animals were sent out? After the animals were sent out, Yani felt that the house was big enough for him and his family to live in comfortably. So children, don't think that only these 4 question answers to be learned. You have to learn the whole lesson. The questions can be asked inside the lessons also. Don't forget to read Let's Understand also. From that also the questions can be asked for you. And all the one words will be, that is the choose or true or false or the match, it can be asked for you from inside the lesson. So you can copy down the classwork part, write neatly. Okay, thank you children.